Recording in progress.
Hello, my juicy peaches, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Thank you for clicking on this video and for being here with me today. So I am just sharing with you some of the behind the scenes of my rebranding journey, just to bring you along for the ride. And I just shared with you my Pinterest mood board that I created initially, just to get the initial vibe and feel for what I'm going for in my rebrand. And so I am now going to follow on from that video and share with you what Lily created with that information. She sets up something in Milanote called a brand brief, and I'm going to share with you what that looks like. So just bear with me a moment. I need to just share the screen. This one here, hold on a sec. Okay, so I'm going to minimize me. So this here is the brand brief, and it's just an overview of my brand. So I'm going to take you through each section. I'm not going to click on everything or go into detail. I'm just going to give you a little overview of this brand brief. So the first section over here, this is my current logo, which is obviously a version of my original logo when it was Peachy Health. And this was my original font, Your Peachy Life, and my original font by Jackie Lane. This dress really inspired me as well for my rebrand. I don't even know why, but it just did. So Lily put that picture in there. And then this is what I do. I'm a mentor mainly for ambitious female entrepreneurs in long-term relationships, and I'm an advocate for cruelty-free living and the prevention of child sexual abuse. And then this is my core message, which is live your most juicy life and co-create heaven on earth. I'm considering changing co-create to align with heaven on earth. I'm not sure though, just ignore that. That's just me saying something. So my brand personality is feminine and romantic, inviting and approachable, light and fresh, easy and playful, sophisticated and modern and spiritual. My brand values are healthy relationships, being your most empowered self, pleasure, joy, abundance, kindness, integrity, ethics, communication, and cruelty-free living. And then over here is just about my clients, and they are, generally speaking, mostly ambitious female entrepreneurs in long-term relationships. I do work with other women as well, but that is generally the demographic that I work best with. And they are looking for more pleasure, more ease, more enjoyment, vibrancy. They're looking for success, prosperity, empowerment, and alignment in ethical and sustainable ways. And they are frustrated by their business, different aspects of their business, their relationship, their sex life, their pleasure and well-being, and they feel like everything is hard work and no play, and they lack pleasure, enjoyment, and vibrancy. This is just a very generalization of my clients, because obviously I have different programs that apply to different people, but that is just a generalization. And then Lily found this picture here, which I absolutely loved, that I feel kind of is the vibe. Excuse me. So the next one is my goals and deliverables. So let me just move along here. So what do I want to achieve with the rebranding? And I said, I want alignment with my authentic self and my values, honoring my multi-passions, expanding into my multi-passions, love, pleasure, sex, ethical success, and cruelty-free living, and coming back home to the peach and what it represents. Let me know if you want me to do a video about the peach and what the peach represents to me, because it's actually kind of deep. And I want my brand to be more approachable, for there to be more variety, and for it to be more of a way of life or lifestyle type vibe. And I want it to be crystal clear what the brand and business does and what I do. So these are just the things we're going to be working on here. And then coming over to this last section. So these are the Stylescapes. I'm going to show you those in a minute. And this is we're styling my rebranding photo shoot as well. I'm not going to go into that on this video. So the colors I want are peaches, greens, creams, and possibly the rose gold accent still. And the aesthetic is light, airy, fresh, rustic, chic, feminine, and romantic. And then she just added in some of the pictures from the mood board. I think Lily may have found this one herself. So I'm going to go into this card here. So as you can see, there's 10 things inside this. I'm only going to show you the first little bit of this. So actually, I'm going to show you these first. So Lily created these Stylescapes. So the first one, actually, I need to stop this and show you. Hello. I need to share my screen so I can show you these properly. Okay, so Lily created this Stylescape just with all the information and everything we've been working on. And I actually cried when I first saw this, because it was like I had these missing pieces to the puzzle in the back of my brain. And it's like Lily just reached in and found these missing pieces of the puzzle and put it all together for me. And I absolutely loved this one so much. Let me just grab the other ones for you to see as well. So that was one of them. And then this one was more of the tropical vibe. So as you can see, it's different font here, different patterns, different, like a darker kind of colorway, just a bit of a different more beachy vibe. So that was one of the Stylescapes, and I will just show you the last one. Hold on, where is it? Down here. This was a kind of in-between one, and again, different fonts, different patterns, different tiny bit of a different vibe, really. They're all kind of similar because it's, you know, everything that I've been sharing with you. But yeah, there's just a few differences. So then, let me share my screen again. And come back to, was it this one? So then I chose the first one because that's the one I like the best. And maybe that wasn't your cup of tea, but it was definitely mine. So this one here, this Stylescape, is what we were working with. And this font, the Be Love Days font, I really loved it. But when I was to type out a sentence with that font, it wasn't very readable at all. And so we couldn't use it. And I wanted to find one similar. And Lily actually took me on a journey because I found it really difficult to decide on a font. And all of that's not in here now. We've just got the font that I chose, which is this one here. But there were a few other fonts, and it was quite the journey to let go of my current font for by Jackie Lane, because I absolutely loved that one, and also to find one that I was in love with. And Lily took me through this journey with the different female archetypes, feminine archetypes, when it comes to styling and branding, and we established that this is the correct font for me for moving forward. So that's all I'm going to share with you today. Let me just check if I go back here. Yeah, so that's all I'm going to share with you in this video so far. That is, hold on, let me just stop this. Sorry, this is a bit all over the place. Yeah, so that is the brand brief and Mila Note and the journey that you go through in Mila Note. And then I will share with you, we've just been looking into patterns, textures, and yeah, just coming up with the final brand board ideas. So I will share those with you next. And that is right now, currently, as far as we have got in this journey. And then it will be about deciding for definite which one we're going to go for. And then Lily can start creating all my graphics and everything that I'm going to need. So it's very, very exciting. Let me know if you found this interesting. Let me know about your branding journey or your rebranding journey. Obviously, if you are considering branding or rebranding, I highly recommend Lily Angelova or Lily Blooms, and I will leave her links in the description box, as well as my own links to my own courses and programs and offerings for you. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. Maybe my branding isn't your cup of tea. Maybe my ideas aren't what you expected from me or what you know of me. Maybe you don't like it, or maybe you do. Maybe there's aspects of it that really inspire you. Basically, for me, what really matters to me most is that I have been conscious and I have made decisions from a space of awareness and intention. I feel like that is so important, because then that energy is infused into what I'm expressing in the world. And that is my authentic self expression. And I have thought about every aspect of it. So even if you don't really like it or don't vibe with it, I know in my heart that it is infused with all of this positive energy and this awareness and these intentions, and that shines through whether someone has the same taste as me or not, and I feel like that is really, really important. Well, it's very important to me anyway. So I am going to stop rambling on now. Like I said, let me know in the comments if you liked this. Let me know about your rebranding journey. Let me know your thoughts. I absolutely love interacting with you. It really helps me to, it encourages me to keep creating content, and it helps me to have something to respond to when I can see who it is that is watching my videos, and we can actually have an interaction and connect and have a conversation. So yes, let me know in the comments. I am wishing you an amazing day, and remember to keep it juicy as always.